Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back. It's Bofur. Today we got a very special episode. What we got today? We got George. George? Oh, George is boring. George is wham. George is resident sleeper. No. George gives you a way to fight with the Quillboars, but not use the Quillboars. How do we stay with the number of stats on those boards if you're not offered the boards yourself? Well, taunt comp's the answer. Wow, taunt comp. Armor of the Empire and George, name a more iconic duo. And they tear up. Enjoy. Taunt comp is still a thing. It was the freest MMR of all time last season. We had a 2.6 average on George over what? Like 65 games? It was such easy MMR. Definitely debatable. Dude, good lobby. Jesus. Dara got Dr. Lazy Eyes, Rolf, and 12 wins. One of the few times in the game I think it's actually correct not to take the token start. This is like the single best minion for George. And we almost always hero power buy on turn 3. Seems like you figured out the meta very well. We've had a good streak as of late. And regardless of if we end up taking first or not, like the fact that we've played 100 and some games with like a low 3 average is indication that yeah, we have a pretty good handle on this new meta. Alright, we take 3 damage here. Seems the dog woke up, so we can actually pet the damn dogs now. Hello, damn dog. All the way in the back. I mean, it also helps to enjoy the meta. I will say that, like, I spend more time around the game now. I spend more time watching other people. I spend more time thinking about the game than the end of last meta where I was just done. Each day I got done with the stream, I was like, fuck it. That's it. I'm done with this meta. So I kind of phoned in the remainder of the season. You can make an argument that Tidehunter plus Ritualist is better than Ritualist Divine Shield. They're very, repeat it like 12 more times, close. But I prefer, for this specific turn, to take Ritualist and Divine Shield, and then next turn take Micro Mummy plus X. Micro Mummy most likely with the Tidehunter, but if this thing is decent, it pairs up one of those guys, for example, we do that. Go right. I'll take our tie. He went right there, he loses. We got really lucky on him getting a ghoul. Well, that's interesting. Alright, so we really like Micro Mummy, right? Because you put Divine Shields on the board, you get attack scaling, etc. I'm pretty sure a pair of Tidehunters just outweighs that. Ever sell tokens for hero power? Probably not. The fact that we could put a what's effectively maybe a 3/3 Divine Shield on the board isn't valuable enough yet. We don't know that everything's permanent. Like, as much as we do like to have taunts on the board, we aren't 100% that those taunts are going to stay. And the economy is just really useful for next turn. Like, every extra little token we have on the board is a roll. And considering that we get a ton of value out of a very specific set of 2 stars or 3 stars, then yeah, we're gonna be excited about that. Spawn is better tempo than Murkai, right? 6/4 versus a 7 minion, guaranteed to go first spawn. Is there? What kind of Maev has 7 minions on the board on Tavern 3 on turn 5? I'll tell you what kind. Non-existent kind. They never do. That was pretty damn close. He could have, if he had better economy units. I was very certain about the fact that he couldn't have that many minions, but I am just wrong. You could. Interesting. What is that curve? I mean, it's full farm curve, right? So, yeah, I thought it was a turn earlier for some reason when I was saying that. Let's just act like I'm not an idiot. Alright, Deflecto is pretty good. The taunt pair is not awful either. Could just sell shit. Kind of want to roll and not take Deflecto. Is that insane? Doesn't seem insane to me. Too bad. We missed pretty hard on those shops. That's what we want right there. Okay. Yeah, the value of rolls on George is incredibly high on Tavern 3. You hit Arm of the Empire early and you're just sitting pretty. That's why I was a little bit hesitant to pick up something like Deflecto. If we get any indication on the next board that we're going to be able to play Taunt Comp, we're going to be able to play something that scales, like, you know, getting boars or whatnot, then you're backing off of the Deflecto bot instantly. Like, you don't care about the Deflecto at all. Alright, well, this piece of shit high rolled us and took a 15% chance of a tie, or 17.5%. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay on 3 for a turn. Once we have the arm and 3 taunts, there are good things on 4. That's one of them. That might seem like a weird pickup, Selfless Hero here. But this is really just creating optimal minions to put on a final board state for Arm of the Empire. We get a Poison. We get a Divine Shield. This is just going to be a golden Selfless Hero. We'll gold this one to combine it into one. And this is probably temporary. Why so mean? I'm always mean. I'm a mean person. Maybe I was bullied by taunts as a kid. To explain a lot. I was taunted by taunts as a kid? That would make sense. Alright. Decent scaling. So you become one now? I mean, you become what you most fear, right? Once the bullied, now the bully. 5 is not horrendous. It's a no tribe Agam. I should say one tribe. These are trash. Tavern Tempest is 2 gold. We keep these 3 permanently. So at best we get like 4 tribes. It's just, or 2 tribes. We just never do it. Yeah, I'm gonna freeze that. Same worse hits. Yo, hit the middle one for once, dude. Thank you. I just wanted it to get a little more attack scaling. Like, damn. Like, damn, cat. Trying to ruin it. I can't really scale that one. I don't care about the Murloc getting scaling nearly as much because we're going to poison it at some point. I mean, for short term, it seems really good. And it's probably just good enough to buy early in a turn like that. Toxin? Why aren't these things Toxin? It's probably 1 attack over 2 health. Because even though we eventually make it poisonous, so eventually, it will be better to have 2 health. 4 hit points dies to like everything at this point in the game. 12 damage, maybe a break point, or whatever, 1 more damage. Maybe a break point to actually kill something, plus it attacks twice, right? I don't foresee this being a permanent minion anymore. It hasn't gotten buffed enough times to be useful. You could even argue that it is bad enough that you could just Selfless Hero instead of it. Meh. Cat seems like a win more hero. I mean, it's one of those heroes, like, you have to high roll the early game because you really don't have a hero power, but if you do, you translate the high roll of the early game into just buku amounts of stats. Yeah, those weren't great hits. No, sir. That was pretty good, though. Hard mode. Dodge the Herald. Dodge the Herald. What a guy. But yeah, I've never liked Cat a lot, to be honest, but I think he's decent in this meta. The Mr. Bigglesworth has his time to shine. I think we sell here. Okay. Yo, Papayato. with the pet the damn dog. Also, Wapple Frag, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Bofur's Gophers. Go for Bofur. Yeah, we chillin'. We chillin'. This should be a top 3, if not a top 2. And sometimes you can adapt it well with golden selfless and whatnot to get a top 1. Always go in the poison scan. Really just positioning ourselves right now so that we win every round. And once we see what we need to adapt to beat, we potentially go into poison scam. From the, golden selfless hero, 1 poison at least. All you have to do is find Toxfins with George. Gross. My man over here has a ghoul and a scam comp. That is like the hard counter to this build. This is like legitimately the hard counter. How do you fuck over people playing George like this? Scam comp. Absolutely. Just scam comp. I like our 3% chance to die from 37. Yeah, this is an unbeatable board state for us. If he doesn't die to somebody else, we can't beat him. Alright, we don't go for Earthshaker. Not in this build. It does seem like, Divine Shields, you do that, but we have no blood gem generation. And no real way to make that work. We're better off shooting for things that actually upgrade the board, like a Golden Selfless Hero, for example. And a Baron. There's also a Strong Shell, but Baron has got to be the answer. Has got to be. Alright, this always goes. Baron's ending up on this board. I'm very tempted to sell this. I think I'm going to. Alright, my order is very deliberate here. The worst thing for me to lose is this Arm of the Empire. We obviously want as many minions up front as possible that are not shielded or are not taunted, because we want full scaling off Arm of the Empire. Now, if I did lose Baron, that's not the end of the world. It sucks. I'd prefer not to lose Baron. But I'd rather lose Baron than one of the arms. Now we have another Annoya module on the board. It's also our cycle spot. If it were to get attacked a few times, that would be fucking fantastic. Unfortunately for us, it kind of dodged all the attacks. It's getting 4 attack scaling per hit, upwards of 3 times to be hit. If it could have scaled there, then we could have kept it around. If not, it's just our cycle spot. Alright, we don't need a cycle spot. We do not have Beast in the game, so there's no Myexna on 6. Alright, there's nothing to consider on 6. Everything's ass. 1 Tribe Amalgadon, please. Toxfin, please. Why is it never Toxfin? If only, right? We're just gonna do it. Just don't get severely unlucky. Spore 2? Oh. I understand. We're 1 gold short on Divine Shield. I do. I really wish we had it. Nothing I can do about that though, right? Now you could definitely say Arm versus Baron being in position 1 is debatable. The reason you put your most secure minion in position 1, the one you want to keep alive the most, is that if he does have a ghoul, you have a 50-50 to attack first with it before your Divine Shield dies. Dude. Lay off. Alright, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty fine. That's just fine. That's just fine right there. Mm-hmm. I'll take that. That was pretty decent. Yeah, not bad at all. Yeah, he kind of just laid that one up for us, didn't he? Mechs. I fucking hate you, dude. We're dead. Scam comp. Ah, man, that's so sad. When's the last time you saw a scam comp in this game? We go George, and this dude just hits naturally, going up to 6 as Yasar's just gets double Kangor's scam comp. Maybe he doesn't have a ghoul. Maybe he whiffs on the opening hits. I mean, I can dream. I'm gonna take this over a poison. I know it sounds insane, but we need health on the board to not die to scam comp. I'm gonna sell the spore. I'm pretty confident if he has a ghoul, we just lose. So how do we optimize this in the case that he doesn't have a ghoul? Baron last, maybe? No ghoul. Only 36 to lose. Or to die. Interesting. He got his first death rattle to die, unfortunately. Second one's a bad unit, though. Nice. Kangor's dies before two things die. A little annoying on the hits, because our Selfless is choosing not to die. Hey, can Baron just be dead, please? Thank you. Good listen. Well played. You're a good listener. Dude. Seriously, though? This read makes me so happy. Like, this little thing to put this in over the fucking spore. How much work did this unit do to make it so we don't die there? This over the spore was clutch as fuck. Sometimes your plans work. And we didn't die. Now, we're gonna have a really hard time beating him. If we beat the cat, we might as well concede. Yeah, that's not true. We could zap him, right? Might be able to zap him. This is all Quillboars, so a poison would be pretty good too. So let's go up. God, that feels good. Sometimes lucky is really what it is. Like, it's a good read, I think, but, you know, it all worked out perfectly for us. All right. Need to pet those damn dogs. Oh my god, my legs are asleep. Ow. Back, back. He's back. Pet all of the dogs. We petted Lee And we also petted him on the way back. Hey, look, we killed the cat. The cat gets the late game and then dies here. Oh, that's a heartbreaker. You hate to see it. Like, probably cry myself to sleep at night, knowing that this happened to this poor, poor cat. This poor, poor cat. That is just so sad. Someone call ASPCA. Dog people rejoice, the cat is dead. Yes! That was our only chance! That's the only way we win, is the ghost had to take out the scam cop. Oh my god, that's so good. Oh baby. When it rains, it pours. I don't even know. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. Like, we can't beat the scam comp, right? Our board is built as really low health divine shields, and he's just all reborn stuff and death rattles. We can't touch that. That's a YouTube clip right there.